Welcome to another episode of One Roll, One Rule, the show where you get one roll of film, one rule to follow, and we see what the hell happens. Let's go. This is a fun one. Horror inspired, make images that scare people. This is going to be hard, but it's going to be fun because I get to tap into my cinematography skills of creating emotions with the visuals. I don't have camera movement, but I do have lighting and composition, framing, all that fun. I'm gonna go full spooky season, all the horror film aesthetics, and we're gonna see if I scare you. Let's do it. All right, I chose 500T Vision 3 today. I felt like it was a good medium, plus kind of fits with the horror movie aesthetic. And I'm gonna tackle this a few different ways. Obviously, creepy lighting, but framing is gonna be a big one. Silhouettes, possibly long lens, like voyeuristic stuff. And I don't know, there's a lot that I think could play out as we go. If I see eerie or creepy scene or like someone standing somewhere, I'm gonna play around with it. There's kind of a lot of options we could do, but we'll see if any of them are actually scary. Okay, I've walked around a couple blocks just to really observe and see what stands out to me, and this might be trickier than I thought. I haven't taken one photo yet. I was hoping I could do this without a tripod, but to be honest, for some really moody exposures, I might have to do some long exposure stuff. This is proving to be much harder than I expected. All right, I caved, tripod's out, shutter release is out. I think to make this happen, I gotta do long exposures, so. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it tonight. Maybe I'm just not inspired or in a funk or what, but I think I still gotta push through. It's part of the challenge. Hold on, there's a good shot here. But hopefully we'll get something cool out of this. I gotta redeem, but nothing's really standing out. Maybe I'm thinking too much and I just gotta do. All right, so as much as I wanna keep shooting, my batteries died and I don't have any more on me. So I guess I'll take the lack of inspiration and the dead batteries as a sign that I shouldn't shoot tonight. So we're gonna go home. I gotta work early, get new batteries, come out tomorrow. Right. Welcome to my bathroom. Quick little update. I switched some things up with this episode. I've been doing a lot of street photography. And with that, I was also having kind of a rough day when I was shooting last, and I did lie about the fact that my battery died. There's been some family stuff going on, and I just really wasn't feeling it, and I thought going out and shooting was gonna make me forget about it all, but it didn't. It just clogged my creativity. So I bailed, and I questioned how vulnerable I wanted to be, but here I am. I'm letting it all out because I don't really care. And I hope someone relates to this. And I hope you guys know that we're all human and we all experience things. And sometimes you have bad days and sometimes you have great days. And yeah, that's that. So on top of that, I felt like all I had been doing is shooting street photography, which I do a lot, but I also do a lot more than street photography. So I'm going to shoot the rest of this roll creating scary images in my house and set some stuff up. I'm going to do it very limited though. I'm not going to use lighting. I mean, I have some lights, but like it's going to be very like off the cuff. It's mostly going to just be like long exposures, shadow stuff, but I'm going to set shots up. I'm going to shoot multiple shots, different exposures, try different things, and we're going to see what we get. So here we go. We got some fake blood. We've got a camera. We've got a sink. I'll be honest, I don't really know how I'm gonna shoot this shot. There's a good chance I get fake blood on my camera because I have to hit the timer button. I might only have enough for one shot. So here's what's gonna happen. Oh, I fucked myself. I'm gonna do another one. Sorry, camera, you're getting blood on you. What an idiot. I left the bottle of blood in the frame. So we're gonna add more. Something tells me this is gonna stain the shit out of my house. All right. So if you don't have a lot of stuff to use for lighting, don't worry. There's a lot of stuff you can use in your home. Number one, flashlight. I'm now blind because this is a very powerful flashlight. I've used this on a movie before and it lit the entire scene, and we're going to play around with it. I'm shooting on 500T and I've used this flashlight with 500T before. Let's see what we get. All right, I'm taping it. My neighbors probably think I'm nuts, but my point of doing this is to show you that you don't need a ton of stuff. Just use your creativity and whatever the hell you have. It's definitely gonna wake up. I'm getting weird. Do another one. Bye. I'm pretty out of my comfort zone just because I'm my own subject here. And with that, it's less the photography that I'm pushing and it's more myself to get out of my comfort zone because I normally am not in front of the camera ever. I had some ideas for some other stuff, but the fake blood kind of sucked. So I'm pivoting here. There's still light from the city, but what are you gonna do? I can't see. My trigger here is all tangled. Plus I have a flashlight taped to my tripod. I'm saying 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna do a 5-second. Oh, what that last shot's gonna be. And the roll is done. I fired off a couple more. No clue what I got. That's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I personally struggled with this one. I was very excited at the beginning, but life happens and I was dealing with some personal family health issues that really affected me. And then even the second half, when I tried to redeem myself, I was short on time. I had planned it very last minute, and I just feel like I didn't really bring it to a level that I wanted to, which is okay. That is part of this journey, and I'm not done with the scary genre yet. I think I have more to give with this one because I'll call it a photo series. It interests me, and I just wanted to be more vulnerable with this episode and truly show that, like, yeah, sometimes life does affect your art, and that's okay, and it's okay to have bad days. And even when you push through that and you continue to create, it's also okay if those photos or whatever you create don't come out to your liking and you try again. I'm going to do a second part of this, and I want to spend more time planning and actually take, just more time overall to shoot some shots that I think would be more scary. I did this all relatively last minute, and I can't deny I knew that I needed to get an episode out, so things were rushed. And I do this for myself because I enjoy what I'm creating, and I'm happy that you guys come along with this journey, but I want to show the entire journey because it'd be really easy to just show the best stuff and not put out an episode because it wasn't great, and I'm not going to do that, and I know Jerry won't either. So I hope you gain something from this because I personally learned a lot about myself. It's tricky being your own talent. I wish I had someone else that could have been in front of the camera because I had so many more ideas. Just in a nutshell, I think the next video will be a fun comparison between this is what you can achieve in 2 hours and this is what you can achieve in, 5 to 10. And mainly this is what you can achieve with planning. Not saying last minute stuff doesn't work. I do it all the time with street photography, but when I'm doing more setup shots, I prefer to plan more accordingly and really think things out and see what options are available. And then having that plan, you go into it. And I also don't stick strictly to that plan. It's okay at that point if, something changes because it looks better. And that's the beauty of it. It's like you allow the journey to take you where it's going to go, but it's also okay to plan that journey to a certain extent. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave a slideshow of all the photos here at the end. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Have you ever had a tricky time shooting where you just don't feel it? Or if you have another prompt or challenge for me, leave it in the comments and we'll get to it hopefully and create an episode about it. So to be continued, there's going to be another episode of Scary Images. Thanks, y'all. See you on the next one.